The Thailand Foreign Ministry has mentioned we want Cambodia to retreat or to pull out the troops first before they put the Indonesian observers. What's your point of view about this?
Yes, thank you for the question. And I think before responding directly to the question, I would like to, make some introduction for the comprehension of the real problem between Cambodia and Thailand. Cambodia is much smaller compared to Thailand. So Cambodia has no reason to attack Thailand. So what is the reality? The reality is that from the 4th February to the 7th February, Thailand did launch the military attack against Cambodia. With about 4,000 artillery shells hit to the territory of Cambodia. And they launched 414 artillery shells against the temple of Revihia, the national heritage of Cambodia and the world heritage of humanity. Yes. And later they extended the attack to another area we call the temple of Tamon and the temple of Takrabai. With about 50,000 artillery shells. You can imagine, with the very large-scale artillery shell, and the ground force attack, against the military position of Cambodia along the border, and close to the temple, and they did to the artillery shell very deep inside the Cambodian territory. For example, they shell against a village called Kukmon village, about 22 kilometers far away from the borderline. Yes. So I think this is the reality, and this caused big damage to the temple of Revihia, the World Heritage. We can imagine 414 artillery shells, 155 millimeter, 130 millimeter, 105 millimeter against the temple. So very, very big damages. And then what is the reason of this? I think the reason of this is that they claim, the territory, the Cambodian territory. Their argumentation is only based on a map, what we can call, the secret map, unilateral map, and then unrecognized map, because no country recognize the Thailand map, and very mysterious origin. Yes, what we call we can call even the pirate map, because the map is designed to take territory from Cambodia, and we can show you this map. Yes. This is what we call the secret unilateral, because they draw usually the borderline, unrecognized, no country recognized, and of a very mysterious origin, because we don't know when the map was produced. We came to know only in Christchurch 2007, when the World Heritage Committee held a session in Christchurch, New Zealand, to inscribe the temple of Revihia as a World Heritage. And then Thailand opposed to the inscription and took out the map. Yes. And what is the reality? The reality is Cambodia and Thailand border was very clearly delimited and demarcated, by the international map. This one we call the international map, issued from the international convention, what we call the 1904 convention, and agreed upon by Siam, the former name of Thailand, and the Cambodia and France acting as a colonial power representing Cambodia. So this map was international because this map was also registered, you see, in the International Geographical Institution of that time, 1908, because United Nations was not yet born, you see. And what for this reason, you see, we call it international map. So you can imagine we have international map, we have the border line, you see, and then this map was recognized also and endorsed by the International Court of Justice in 1962. In 1962, we see the court rejected the map presented by Thailand, you see, and endorsed this map as a binding map, as an international map. And we can imagine very clearly, you see, we have international map, and then Thailand produced a pirate map, you see, to take over the Cambodian territory. You see, and if you listen to the yellow shirt, they even asked the government to take over the temple of Preah Vihear that belong to Cambodia, you see, by the judgment of the International Court, and also decided by the World Heritage Committee to inscribe it as a World Heritage by the request of Cambodia, because through the International Convention of 1972, only the country, you see, owner of the property can request the World Heritage Committee to inscribe the property. You see, that's why the decision of the World Heritage Committee in Quebec, Canada in July 2008 mentioned very clearly that the temple of Preah Vihear was inscribed as a World Heritage on the request of the Kingdom of Cambodia. You see, so there is another confirmation. In 1962, we have confirmation by International Court of Justice, The Hague, you see, with a judgment, very strong judgment, in 1962. And in 2008, we have a confirmation, you see, made by the World Heritage Committee in Quebec, Canada. So this is the reality. And Thailand always, you see, claim, you see, according to the yellow shirt, you see, and sometimes agreed by the Thai current government, you see, speak about the temple, you see, incite the ultra-nationalism spirit within Thailand, you see, and then finally, you see, some organize the military attack against Cambodia based on what we call the pirate map. That is the reality. And they speak about Cambodia attack first, and they speak about Cambodia took the territory of Thailand. How the small Cambodia can take over the territory from a bigger country? You see, you can compare Cambodia and Thailand.
Yeah, is Cambodia willing to take the popular and the civilian first?
Yes, but Cambodia cannot pull the territory from Cambodian territory. You see, you can imagine Cambodia, how Cambodia can withdraw the military from Cambodian territory. You see, this is the reason. You see, you normally you have Malaysian military station in Malaysian territory, Malaysian military station in Malaysian territory. And if somebody asks to withdraw the military, Malaysian military from Malaysian territory, this is a stupid. We cannot do that. You see, this is the reason. Yes.
Yeah, so it is reported that the Cambodian has already submitted a fresh appeal to ICJ, and Thailand said that this action has actually bypassed the ASEAN. So what can you expect from this?
Yeah, I think we always, you see, respect, you see, the decision of the Security Council and the role of ASEAN. Yes. And we are inviting. You see, we did invite, and we are inviting the military observer, you see, from the chairman of ASEAN to observe the ceasefire. You see, we are in favor of what we call the permanent, effective, and verifiable ceasefire. That means verifiable through the military observer. You see, I think what we call the ASEAN designated Indonesian military observer. We welcome, you see, we accepted the TOR very quick. You see, I remember we did reply to the chairman of ASEAN between 24 hours after we received the proposal of the TOR, the term of reference, you see, for the military observer. You see, and then the court of the international court. International court issued a very clear judgment, you see, rejecting the unilateral map of Thailand in 1962, the first unilateral map in 1962, and endorsed, you see, the Cambodian map as an international and binding map. And then Thailand refused to abide by. Really, you see, they said, yeah, we respect the judgment, but in fact they did not respect the judgment. That's why, according to the spirit of the statute of the international court, the party can request the court to interpret. You see, to interpret. The judgment of the court is a final, because no court is a superior to the ICC. So the judgment is final. Interpretation have no impact on the judgment. On the judgment, the judgment is final. Interpretation also only explain and give more comment, you see, to the spirit or to the some point of the judgment, you see. And it's the way that we are handling, because we are suffering the military attack. So we have to do everything, you see, to get the peaceful solution. Yes. So we submit our request to Security Council. Security Council refer to ASEAN. We respect and we honor and we welcome, you see, the measure proposed by the chairman of ASEAN, that means Indonesia, a role, you see, in this. You see, and I did not see why they said that we are willing to bypass the ASEAN role. We are always in favor of ASEAN. I see playing a role, you see, to bring a peaceful solution to the problem.
Can you perhaps describe the situation at the border right now and how it's affecting the civilian over there?
Yeah, you see the first attack, not the first, the February attack, I think with about 4,000 artillery shells, you see, again the temple and the vicinity of the temple of Revere, and 414 artillery shells against the temple, and caused a big damage. And they even sent the 155 millimeter artillery projectile against the civilian village. You see, we have one big village we call the Eco Village, you see, in Prevhir Temple, about 20 kilometers far away, you see, from the borderline. And I think some other, habitation, resident of the civilian people. So they cause thousands of displaced people. So the government had to take a very urgent measure, you see, to take care of the displaced people and organize them, you see, to go back after the ceasefire. Another attack, you see, again, the area of the Tamon Temple and Takrabay Temple, you see, damages several villages, and in particular one village we call Kokmon, about 22 kilometers far away from the borderline, caused a lot of displaced people. So far, we, according to the statistics, you see, the displaced people are about 40,000 people, you see. So we have to organize very emergency measures to take care of them, food, sanitation, medical care, and after the ceasefire, you see, we organize them to go back. So you can imagine, displaced people, effect of the cluster bomb, because during the February attack, they used the projectile 155 millimeter artillery shell with cluster bomb. And very specialized institution we call CMC, cluster bomb coalition, you see, they issue very strong statement condemning Thailand to use cluster bomb. And after that we have an important country, they issue the condemnation against Thailand, like Norway, like UK, Austria, you see, and a list of 18 countries, you see, back up the statement of the CMC. You see, so a serious condemnation against Thailand for using cluster bomb, because they went to the site, they study, they identify serial number, and they know, you see, the origin, the production, the transportation. When Thailand bought all these cluster bomb, you see, and Thailand cannot say no. You see, and it's a very serious condemnation against the government of Thailand, against the military of Thailand for using cluster bomb along the Thai-Cambodian border. That is the damage caused to the civilian. With cluster bomb, you see, the impact is more to civilian than to the military. Yes. We are, according to the history, you see, we are neighbors, and you cannot take the country out. See, we are all neighbors. So one side we have to organize the defense against the military attack from Thailand, large-scale artillery shell and ground assault. You see, everything we have to organize to defend ourselves, to defend our integrity, to defend our national heritage that is now the heritage of humanity. The attack against humanity is a crime. You see, again, the heritage is a crime against culture, against heritage. And the attack against the pagoda is a crime against religion, because they attack also the pagoda. Yes. And another side, the other aspect, you see, we always like to maintain the bilateral cooperation, the friendship between the two people, because there are good Thai and there are not good Thai. Not all the Thai are bad, you see. So we try always to maintain relation, to maintain friendship, to maintain bilateral cooperation, even trade. Yeah. So these are the two aspects that we have to balance. You see, because we don't want hostility, permanent hostility or confrontation. We are having always the spirit of friendship, cooperation, good neighborhood. Yes. But in the other side, we have to defend ourselves. You see, you can imagine a high-level artillery shell like this, 50,000 during 12 days of attack. You see, and a lot of ground force assault. So we have to organize to defend ourselves. Yes, our defense line, you see, is also solid. Yes. And then we have to combine these two aspects. This is our policy. Yes. Prime Minister Somdai Hun he made open statement. You see that he is willing to raise this matter in the ASEAN summit. You see, the next, I see, tomorrow in the ASEAN summit. If Thailand cannot accept, if Thailand is not accepting the military observer from Indonesia before the summit, so he will raise the matter to the summit. Yes. Register in the International Geographical Institution in Thailand, in USA, in Russia, in Paris, in London, and then the court enlarged with the party, Cambodia, with the borderline, Thailand, Cambodia. This party, the map, decided to accept the case, you see, and then enlarge the party concerning the temple here,
with the border, and they call Annex 1 map. Very clear, the map. Because to say the temple belong to Cambodia or belong to Thailand, it is issue of the map. And then this is the map enlarged by the court in 1959, 1962. And then these are the two maps, we compare the two maps. This is the map presented by Cambodia. This is the map presented by Thailand. According to the map presented by Thailand, the temple of Previer belong to Thailand.
Temple
Right here, temple here. And according to the international map, you see the line here, the temple belong to Cambodia. This is the mountain, the mountain. It belongs to Cambodia. And the court, after 3 years of study, you see, investigation, the court decided to reject this map, the map presented by Thailand, and recognize this map, endorse this map, you see, as a binding map, as an international map. We are very clear that the temple belongs to Cambodia, and the conclusion only 3 points, very short. The territory in the temple is situated in the territory under the Cambodian sovereignty, point 1. Point 2, Thailand had to withdraw all the armed forces from the temple and from the vicinity of the temple outside Cambodian territory, that means to the north of the line. Point 2. Point 3, Thailand has to return all the artifacts taken away from the temple and from the zone of the temple, the area of the temple. That means if Thailand took away the artifact from the temple or from this side, from the south of the line, Thailand has to return the artifact to Cambodia. I think so far they did not return at all. They did not implement the decision of the court.
How far from this temple to here?
I think the temple is itself is about 800 meters long axis, and in fact they come the border and the temple not far, very close.
Very close.
Yeah,
Around
very
800
close.
meters from temple to the border? Can we say like
But it
that?
depends on you speak from which part. From this part, I think maybe
The nearest,
900 or
the
close
nearest
to 1,000. But if we speak about the stairway, very close. Very close. Yeah. Yeah, this is the issue. And then in 2007, in Christchurch, New Zealand, Thailand produced the map. And they put secret document of the government. So the map secret. And here, the border line, they draw unilaterally. Nobody knows when they draw the line. You see, and they put Democratic Cambodia, mean the Pol Pot regime, the Khmer Rouge regime. This regime was born in 1975 and dismantled in 1998. So, if you put Democratic Cambodia, this means the map was produced between 75 and 98. But why I call it mysterious origin? We don't know when they produced this map. And according to the map, you see, they draw to take territory like that. We have 3 lines, international line, and the yellow one, the line of 1962, rejected already by International Court of Justice to take the right to take over the temple. And 2007 line, you see the black line, they do like that. So they produce the map like they want. And no country recognize this map. And they said this territory belongs to Thailand. They said the Cambodian territory is a Thai territory. You see different land. They take more territory than the 1962. And they ask now Cambodia to withdraw all from this party. And how we can do, because the Cambodian territory, according to international law, recognized by ICJ. You can imagine how you can withdraw Cambodian troops from Cambodian territory, Cambodian military from Cambodian territory. You see, these are the issue. Yeah, I can give you this file now. You can understand very well the genesis of the problem.